everyone, welcome to Alma Pilates and Yoga. My name is Marisol, and in this class we are going to move quickly through a more intermediate / advanced flow. I say that mostly because some of the exercises are typically exercises I wouldn't teach to a first-time beginner. I would really work on other things before diving into some of the exercises. Now, I know that we're all different experience levels, so just keep that in mind. If you need to modify anything or skip an exercise, please do. But aside from that, let's move through it. I'm gonna start on the floor, on our mat. I'm gonna start with a kind of a traditional flow, and then we'll change it up. But lay all the way down. Reach the arms up and overhead. And exhale, arms down, chest lift the legs for your hundreds as we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Keep it going, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Keep it going, inhale 2, 4, 5, and exhale. Coming up to 4, inhale 2, 4, 5, and exhale. Squeeze those inner thighs, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Lengthen those legs, inhale 2, 4, 5, and exhale. 3 more, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Make your breath a little bigger, inhale 2, 4, 5, and exhale. 2 more, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Last one, inhale 2, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs down, arms up and overhead. Press the arms forward. Come all the way up. Pulls forward, 1, 2 for your roll up. We're going into rollover next after these next 3. I like to add the pulse there at the end. 2. And last one. And roll down, arms down, roll up and over. Good. Separate the feet, place your feet on the floor, and drag your spine down. Good. If you want to go down towards the floor, kind of finishing up that circle, you can. Reach up and over. Separate the feet, feet on the floor. Slide your spine down. Keep your legs long, straight. Go forward, circle together, lift up and over. Tap, separate, and lower the spine down. And again, last one. Do-do-do-do. Boom. And roll all the way up as your spine rolls down. Scooch forward, hug the knees into the chest, roll it on back. Da-da, da-da, hold. Again, da-da, da-da, hold. Again, back, forward, hold. Last one, back, forward, hold. I'm gonna scooch back just a little bit. And lay down, hug the right knee into the chest, left leg forward, really straightening, really pulling the knee in, and inhale, exhale, switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. We got this. Pulling the abs in, anchor the low back down. See if you can extend your leg a little bit more. Find something in front of you that you're gonna imagine your leg reaching to. And this always helps. I know this is not a great visual, but I always pretend like there's a bug that's crawling towards me and I'm trying to get up higher. Let's go, last 2. 1, and hug the knees in. Yeah, that bug reference, it gets you up real high, real quick. When you're ready, reach the arms back, reach the legs forward, and hug the knees into the chest. Keep it going. Extend, round, hug. Extend, round, hug. Last 2, extend, round, hug. Last one, extend, round, hug. Hold it here. Grab the back of your ankles, stretch your legs up to the sky, and imagine pulling your upper body closer towards your legs versus your legs closer to the chest. Hold it here. And then we're gonna place our hands behind the head, lower the legs forward and down, lengthen and lift. Forward and down, lengthen and lift. We got this. Forward and down, lengthen and lift. Last one, forward and down, lengthen and lift. Hug the right knee into the chest again. Lengthen the left leg. Last little bit here before we can rest the head, hands behind the head. Rotate to the right, switch, rotate, switch, rotate, switch, rotate, switch. Keep going. We're looking good. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't drop the chest. 1. Hug the knees into the chest and roll on up. Keeping that same kind of rounded shape through the upper back. You're gonna scooch forward just a bit. Grab the ankles, straighten your legs up, roll it back, roll it forward, balance. Roll it back, keep the shape of the upper body, roll it forward. Even as you roll up, you're gonna want to lift up through the chest and the head, but you can lift through the chest, that's fine. Just try to keep your head down still, all right? Roll back, roll forward, keep the head down, nice. And then at the very end, you extend and lift. Last one, roll all the way up, legs together, hold it there. Now from here, the legs stay in the air. You're gonna lean back, lower down, and reach the legs up and over. Twist your hips to the left, and your legs will kind of aim to the right. Now from here, you're gonna keep that slight twist as you lower the spine down. You'll feel most of your weight coming down on the right-hand side of the back. Lower the legs down to the floor, push your legs to the left, and when you come up and overhead, it'll be primarily on your left side. Reach up and over, whew. And then from here, keep that twist, lower down, push your legs over to the right, up and over, and lower down. If you're confused by the twist, just take your time. You can go up through the center, twist your legs in any direction, and then just know that when you come back down on your spine, it's gonna be primarily on one side versus the other, and then you just do that same thing to the other side. All right, let's go last 2. Do-do-do-do. Pressing your arms down, last one. Do-do-do-do-do. And come up, roll it on over. Roll it on forward is what I meant to say. Let's come down onto your belly. Hands forward underneath the shoulders, legs long, lifted. Think about keeping your knees off the floor. Big inhale, lift, 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 lift the chest, lift the chin. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Big lift. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And exhale, we got this. Whew. Well, let's go last 2. Just warming up the back here. Last one. And lift, hold. You're gonna swan dive forward, arms shoot forward, and then you catch yourself. Swan, up, catch. Swan, up, catch. If you don't wanna catch yourself, that's fine. I actually like that. I like the extra stretch on my front side that it gives me. Let's go last 2. And last one. And lower it down. Interlace the fingers behind the low back and let your elbows rest. While the right side of your face goes down to the mat for our double leg kick. First, lift the legs so the knees aren't touching the floor, but our legs are still straight. Bend the knees, kick yourself 2 times. 1, 2. And imagine you have a string tied to your feet and to your wrists. So that means when your legs straighten back, so do your arms, and your chest lifts as you look forward. And then same thing other side. Lower, kick, kick, and lift. 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 And let go, relax. We're gonna turn ourselves around, lay down on the mat for neck pull. Legs are straight, feet are flexed, hands behind your head. Big inhale, exhale, curl all the way up, and forward pulse 2 times. And then lower it down. Just like roll up. Reach forward, 2 times. Calm down. Good. My hair is getting so long, but now with all these Pilates exercises, I can't put my hair in a bun. I don't want to braid it, and it's in my face. Last one. And come all the way up. Pulse, pulse, and roll down or roll back. Reach the legs up and over like a rollover. Hold it here. Place your thumbs underneath your hips. And this is how I like to get into it. My right leg bends forward, and then I slowly, with control, put my right foot down. Cool. Now once we're here, the left leg stays up. Let's try to press the right heel down if we can. Lower the left leg. Forward, down, and lift. Forward, down, and lift. Let's go for 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and place your foot down. Right leg up. 8 total is what we want to do. Lower and lift. See if you can lengthen your right leg. Sometimes we want to bend the knees. 5, 4, to either feel like we're getting the foot down lower or we're getting the leg closer to the chest. So you just want to make sure it's straight. 3, 2, 1. Place your foot down, hold it here. Lower the spine. And let's roll on over to our side facing each other. Do. You can do this next part with your forearm on the mat. I like this with my hand on the mat. So I'm up a little bit higher. Now your bottom knee is bent, but you want it to be in line with the rest of your body, not in front of your body. Okay, it's gonna feel a little bit more awkward if you do that. More so than it already is. All right, so knee bent, lift the hips, top hand behind the head. And when you're ready, lift the leg up and swing it forward. Pull it back. Forward. And pull it back. Oh, that feels so good. Forward. Pull it back. Forward. Pull it back. Last one. Forward. Pull it back. And rest. Now, we didn't do too much of those. Go ahead and sit down. Take that bottom hand and reach it up and over because we're about to do star. If you don't know what star is, it's very similar. Just, more challenging. So you can do star in a modified version with your bottom knee down, the exact same thing that we just did, or you can do a full side plank. So first option, let's try a couple. This time your arm is gonna reach forward. And let's start with the top leg pulling back, okay? So now let's lift the back leg, and as your leg goes forward, your right hand goes back. And forward, good. Reach and reach. Maybe you might even extend your spine and really reach the arm back. I'll leave that up to you. Good, now let's hang out, shake out your hand. We're gonna do that same thing, but in a full side plank. I like to start with my feet stacked, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have a slight bend at the beginning so that it pushes my body more so over my hand. All right, so from here, I lift my knees, I push out, straight line, reach the top arm forward, reach the back leg back, and reach. Let's just do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, arm up, hold it here, we got this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest the knees down. Other side, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, all right, it's like, why do I write these things? Bottom knee can be bent, top leg is straight. When you're ready, come all the way up. Whew. Hand behind the head, lift the leg, and go forward and pull it back. Go forward and pull it back. Oh, the further back my leg goes, the more you can feel the stretch here on the front hip flexor. It feels so good. I'm incredibly sore too. I think that's why it feels so good. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, let's do it. You can decide if you want to do the full version, if you want to do the modified version. I'm not going to show you the modified version anymore because we already know what that looks like. So again, slight bend in the knees. I lift my knees up, I stack my feet, and I find my side plank position. Reach the arm forward, pull the top leg back, and let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, I'm gonna lose my balance. That's okay. Let's finish the last one. 1, and relax. So we know which one I need to practice more. Let's lay down on our back. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I'm all about showcasing the things that my body isn't naturally good at, because the beauty in that is progression. Okay, I'm starting at 0, great. That means when I'm able to do it, it's gonna look freaking awesome. Reach the arms up and overhead, arms down, chest lift. And as you do that, as you lift up, you're gonna lift your legs. See if you can reach to tap the ankles and lower down. Reach up and overhead. And before anyone in my comments says, you shouldn't be teaching Star if you can't do it perfectly, I can still teach. I can verbalize my words. I can describe what it should feel like because I know what it should feel like. I know what it should look like. I know the shapes that we're making. So yes, I can teach it. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. Hold it up. Keep your legs up. Place your forearms back and down, or place your hands back and down for hip circles. Lean to the right, go down, over to the left, up and center. Lean to the left, go down, right, up and center. And repeat. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. And cross your legs, crisscross applesauce, come up to standing. So from crisscross applesauce, you can use your hands to help you up onto your feet and come up to standing. Feet together. All right, so I like to do this with my forearms on top of forearms, feet all the way together, toes pointing forward. And when you're ready, you're gonna bend your knees, lower the hips down, and come up. Good, just go down to where you can. Down, come up. I did jump roping intervals yesterday. So when I do this, I can feel like just the flexion of my foot. I can feel it stretch all up and down my calves. Whew, feels good, but man, it hurts. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Now we're gonna go up on our toes, still parallel position. And you can always have the option of placing your heels down on the mat. You don't need me to tell you that, but just want to remind you that that's always an option, and then do what you can. From here, we're gonna bend the knees forward, lower the hips down, lower the hips down, lower the hips down to where you can, and come all the way up. Really push up through the muscles in your legs. Now I have a wall next to me. I'm gonna use that for this next one because I can already feel my balance wanting to go up. And it's not really my balance. I have pretty good balance. It's my legs. It's my calves that are protesting. The perfectionist or recovering perfectionist in me is telling me to not film this class until I'm not sore, so I can do the best I can. And that's not how we do things around here. progress is better than perfection. And also, we talk about a lot in my classes, go ahead and lower down all the way, sit back down, how, you know, you're gonna go through ebbs and flows, and you're gonna get to points throughout your life where you're off your fitness game, you come back and it feels like you can't do anything. That's not true, right? You're not starting from scratch ever. Every time you climb that mountain and you kind of slide back down, you already know what to expect. You know the hard work it's gonna be. So getting you back up to where you were is gonna be faster than the first time around when you were really hesitant. Okay, anyways, I don't know where I was going with that one. Go ahead and lay all the way down. We're gonna go into headstand 2. So this is one of my favorite back bends to do. You place your one hand flat on the floor with your fingertips pointing to your shoulders, just like that. And then I like to have my hands really close to my head, my shoulders, and my feet extremely close to my hips. So that way when I push up, I can lift and rest my head lightly on the floor. And then lower, ooh, like a bridge. And we're gonna do that 4 more times, so 5 times total. Up and over, lightly tap, and lower down. Up and over, lightly tap, and down. Ooh, that was not so light. And last one, up and over, lightly tap, and down. Was that the last time? Let's do one more for good luck. Up and over, lightly tap, and down. Good. All right, from here. Where are we? Semicircle. One of my faves. You're gonna take your left hand, grab your left ankle, right hand, grab your right ankle. Feet flat. Okay. So here, obviously, feet are really close to your hips. And it's gonna be very similar to the back bend that we just did. And don't worry, we're not doing a headstand, we're doing semicircle. When you're ready, you're gonna press and lift your hips up. Ooh, feel how your knees go forward. You're gonna push with your feet, push against the floor so that your body seems like it's going back a little bit. And then you slide your spine down piece by piece by piece by piece until the very end. Would it be easier if you did this with a flat back? 1000% it would be easier, but that's not the class that we signed up for. I'm like, wait, is this a beginner class? No. Tuck and lift your hips up. Big inhale, exhale, lower the spine down. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Slow it down. Last one. Tuck and lift your hips up. Big inhale, exhale, lower the spine down. Hips at the end. Great. Hug the knees into the chest, roll on up. We're not done. I've got like 3 cameras. I've got you, and you. So I'm gonna look at all of you at random points in the class. If you're like, who is she talking to? Talking to herself over there. No, I'm not. Okay, interlace the fingers, forearms for headstand. Now we're not gonna do the full headstand. We're just gonna do kind of a version of it, I guess. All right, once we're here, straighten your legs on your plank. The top of your head is lightly touching as you're in a plank. Now from here, let's see if we can press our hips down and then press your hips up. Walk your feet forward so that you get deeper, deeper, deeper into a headstand, maybe up on your toes. And then walk your feet back and then press your hips to the mat. Bam. And up. And then back down. And hips down. Bam. One more time. Up on your tippy toes. And then the last one. Bam. And rest your knees. Boop. Come up onto your knees. I'm going to stretch out those thighs. I like having a wall behind me for thigh stretch, although I don't have one right now. But if you're hesitant to do thigh stretch because you feel like you're gonna fall back into the back bend, you might, but that's why I like the wall back there. Okay, with that being said, forearms on top of forearms. Press your hips forward, squeeze those glutes. And when you're ready, lean back. And press your hips forward, press your hips forward, press your hips forward. Good. Now notice I'm not loading my back, okay? Depending on the curvature of your spine. It might feel like that's what you're naturally supposed to do, but you shouldn't feel a ton of work in your low back. You should feel some work in your thighs, some work in your glutes. Okay, let's do it. When you're ready, lean back. Maybe look up, but don't pull the chin all the way up to the ceiling. Just let it naturally happen and press forward. You guys got it. Keep going. Keep going. I might stop to distract you or to explain, but I need you guys to keep going. If you could convince yourself to do one more, go for it. Oh, last one. And relax your arms down. Perfect. Push-ups. I know, no one likes push-ups. Sit knee by knee. I like them, I just can't do them. Can't do them well. 3 push-ups. Down and up. 3, 2, 1. Press your hips back. Walk your hands back to your feet. Slowly curl on up. Pull the arms back out and up. Dive the hands down around the spine. Hands on the mat, walk your hands forward. 3 push-ups. Down and up. 3, 2, 1. Press your hips back. Walk your hands back to your feet. Roll it on up. Bam. Last one. Pull the arms back out and up. Dive your hands down to your feet. Walk your hands forward. Do. 3 push-ups. Down and up. 3, 2, 1. Rest your knees down. Press your hips back. Head on the mat. Big inhale. Exhale. Roll on up. Perfect. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the situation with my hair right now is crazy. However, this class is on YouTube, so I try to keep my classes on YouTube really, really short because I do have an on-demand platform where I have members who pay for longer classes. They do get shorter classes too. They get exclusive classes to that platform. I'm able to have a little bit more freedom with those classes versus here on YouTube. So if you're interested in trying out my membership, just send me a message. I'll link my email down below, Instagram, all that stuff. And I'll give you like a trial run of the membership and see if you like it, see if it's a good fit for you. And this one's just a little bit longer because I have terrible time management skills when it comes to filming classes. But yeah, you can find longer live classes on my platform, almapilatesyoga.com. Thanks guys, have a good one.
Exacta cuando comienza, no importa nada si eres de Bayamón o de Provenza. Yo te he dado de todo y tú jamás me recompensa. Baby, dime a ver, baby, ¿cuál es tu defensa? Esto un palito como los perros de antes. Mueve la cintura, mami, échale pa'lante. Échale pa' atrás, brincando así constante. Ponte sicaria que sabe que soy maleante. No quiero decepcionarte, no, ni desilusionarte. Siento que está fría tu alma, pero tu cuerpo es obra de arte. Ya no sé si te puedo creer, mata todas estas falsas promesas y seguir confiando en ti sin protesta. Con toda esa vaina que tú nunca me profesas, me está abusando. Ya no sé si yo puedo olvidar todas estas falsas promesas, pero que estoy tratando mientras me lo confiesa. El booty rebotando, la baby sin traviesa, me está matando. Tú me dirías lo que sea para tener tu way. Lo que grabamos en mi cuarto tengo en replay. Pura exótica, una roach en el ashtray. Con un trago carísimo en tu mano no es un bad day. Estoy puesto para devorarte. Te voy a dar una nalga y te lo muerdo, yeah. Te lo voy a dar sin besarte. Lo que tenemos no es amor sino un acuerdo. No quiero ilusionarte, no, ni desilusionarte. Siento que está fría tu alma, pero tu cuerpo es obra de arte. Ya no sé si te puedo creer, mata todas estas falsas promesas y seguir confiando en ti sin protesta. Con toda esa vaina que tú nunca me profesas, me está abusando. Ya no sé si yo puedo olvidar todas estas falsas promesas.